Good afternoon. I'd like to thank NUS Celebration Judges Panel for this opportunity to provide a possible solution to the case study of Daimler Financial Services. I represent Formosa International, which is from National Taiwan University in Taipei, Taiwan. Our solution to this case study is to create DFIS. DFIS is the cartoon depiction of certain vehicles that are under Daimler. And so we have, if you add some eyes and a mouth to this E-class, you have a cartoon character. Now, what do these characters do? Well, what we want to do is to create a character profile of these characters on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, where they can grow a social network, a social media following. Now, why do they want to do that? What's the point of creating these profiles? It's to kind of document the daily lives of these vehicles. Now, through the documentation of their lives, we can introduce Daimler Financial Services, or DFS. And that is how we came up with the name DFIS. Because first, DFS sounds exactly just like DFIS. And so the D stands for Daimler. The E is E-Class, or Erica. The FUS, or Fuso, and the S is Smart Car. We chose these three segments in order to kind of give people the awareness that Daimler isn't just Mercedes-Benz, but many other brands as well. And so, how did this work? And so, for example, we have Erica here. Erica is an E-Class. She's a luxury car. There's no doubt about it. However, and so one day she'll just post up a Facebook post of Erica saying, go into the store. Met up with Audrey, who's in A-Class. And so that'll kind of give you the opportunity of introducing the other brands that are in Mercedes and under Daimler as well. But how does DFS tie into it? The next day, Erica will have a post saying, got into a car accident, a fender bender with a Toyota. Fortunately, DFS was there to help me. Now, we all know that DFS isn't just cars. Isn't just, it's also a banking service. Also offers insurance. And so Fuso over here will say, just met another Fuso. But I'm so glad that DFS was there to help me with the arrangements. And so that'll just give you an opportunity of introducing the other segments that DFS the other services that DFS is able to offer. And now, lastly, we have Stanley, the smart car. With this, you can introduce Car2Go and other services that are associated with a smart car, as well as with a smart car. We can say that Stanley is a college student. He's lively. He enjoys going to bars. He's a college student. And so, banking services. Stanley will say, on his Twitter feed, got a brand new credit card thanks to DFS. Now, how will this tie into us? It's because that by going through the daily lives of these three characters, we can introduce the different aspects of DFS and how DFS plays a huge part in their lives and also ours. Now, why will this be popular? It's because in recent months, in recent years, Disney's Frozen has become very popular. Everybody wants everything to do with Frozen. And so, it's not just children, but also adults. And so by creating this following, they'll just get to understand and know how DFS plays a part in their lives. Now, what do we need for this project? How will this work? How much will it cost? Well, in terms of numbers, I can't quite give you any numbers. However, I do know that you're going to need artists. You need creators. You need photographers in order to depict and to portray these cartoon characters. Now, what are the advantages of using social media as a platform to make these characters viral? Well, first of all, it's very easy to monitor. Facebook has its likes and its shares. Twitter has its followers and Twitter feeds. And YouTube has its views and its shares. Now, these are easily monitored and easily quantified. And so that's information that's easy to grab. And also, Mercedes-Benz, Daimler, and all these other brands that are offered, that are under Daimler, they already have a network of followers. Mercedes-Benz has more than 1 million, 2 million likes on Facebook already. So there's already a platform, a network of people in which you can expose them to DFS, the DFS family. Now, moreover, by already having this following, you can kind of make it interactive. So let's just say we have Fuso. Fuso met up with one of the buses from Thomas, buses built by Thomas, and what do they do next? Do they go to a bar? Do they go to the park? Do they go hiking? Do they go driving up the mountain? So, Daimler can give up this question. What's going to happen next to these characters? And so, once an idea is brought up, the artists will draw it out, and it's posted the next day. The next Twitter feed, the next tweet will become Erica hanging out with so-and-so. And it's all interactive from the audience. Now, also, we have the byproduct of commercial products. And so, once these characters become viral, people will start wanting an Erica plush doll, a Fuso mug, or a Stanley hat. And so these are opportunities for Daimler to push even more products. And furthermore, perhaps create side characters as well. Because it's not just going to be these three, but others. We have Audrey the A-Class. We have Steve the SLK. We have Ben the Barat Benz. And so these are all, there are endless possibilities for the number of characters once these three become popular. And more importantly, it's just more opportunities, more lifestyle chances of how we can introduce what DFS interacts with our lives. Now, there are also risks in this project because, first of all, we're not quite sure if these will actually become viral. We don't know how popular these characters will be. But we do know is that part of it really depends on the quality of the creators and the storylines that they want to create. But most importantly, regardless of whether or not these characters become popular, regardless of whom we are able to find to create these characters, we always know that Daimler Financial Services is always a part of our lives.